Good afternoon, Cross Timbers. Today is Wednesday, September 26, 2012. This is Texan TV News from Tarleton State University campus in Stephenville, Texas, and I am Kelly Wolf. Today's headlines are Poison Liquor Kills 25 in Czech Republic, Romney applauded by Clinton, a Texas man is accused of impersonating a police officer, the owner of a neglected dog is arrested, and Tarleton's Piano Festival is just around the corner. In today's news, according to the Associated Press, police have arrested 2 people who are suspects in a wave of methanol poisoning that has killed at least 25 people in the Czech Republic in the last 2 weeks. State prosecutor Roman Kafka said the 2 suspects were thought to have been producing a brutal blend of poisonous methanol with drinking alcohol, knowing the blend would be toxic to anyone who drank the mixture. Kafka said the 2 were working at a plant that uses methanol as an ingredient to produce windshield wiper fluid. Kafka also said that the suspect's motivation was for money. If the suspects are tried and convicted, they could face a life sentence in prison for endangering the health of the general public. Investigators say that there is about 15,000 liters of the toxic blend still on the market. The country's top police officer asked the citizens of the Czech Republic not to drink any alcohol from any unknown origin. 18 people remain in hospital, some of them in critical condition, mostly after drinking vodka and rum laced with methanol. According to the Associated Press, Mitt Romney is hoping to get an election year bounce from an unlikely supporter. Former President Bill Clinton introduced Romney before his speech to Clinton's global conference on Tuesday in New York. Clinton applauded Romney on his support for the AmeriCorps program. Romney joked that if there's one thing he's learned, it's that, quote, a few words from Bill Clinton can do a man a lot of good. Clinton's speech applauding President Barack Obama at the Democratic National Convention earlier this month helped Obama in the polls. Romney and Clinton were friendly with each other while being on stage with each other. Romney's campaign said that Romney spoke with the former president and his daughter Chelsea backstage before his speech on Tuesday. Also, according to the Associated Press, in Bowie County, Texas, a man has been accused of impersonating a police officer. The accused, Jeremy Matthew Blake, was said to have been posing as a police officer and pulled women over in Texarkana. Judge Ralph Burgess ordered a mental evaluation for Blake Monday, September 24th. The judge granted Blake's defense attorney's request for a mental examination because he now faces 2 counts of impersonating a police officer in Bowie County. McFarland believes that the evaluation is necessary for the case because Blake had previously suffered a head injury, which could be the cause of the issue. Along with being accused of impersonating an officer, Blake has also been charged with kidnapping and sexual assault in Miller County, Arkansas. At this time, he is jailed on a $2 million bond. The Stephenville Empire Tribune reports that the owner of an emaciated dog named Roxie is free on bond following her arrest last week on a charge of animal cruelty. Erath County resident Alexandria Brantley, 22, turned herself into authorities Friday. She was released from the Erath County Jail after posting a $500 bond. Roxie, a 2-year-old Great Dane, was rescued by a passerby who saw her chained up in the backyard and brought her to Cornerstone Small Animal Hospital in August. Roxie reportedly weighed only 50 pounds, half of her normal body weight, and had ant bites all over her body. 5 days later, Roxie died, sparking outrage locally and beyond. Investigator Jeremy Woodruff with the Erath County Sheriff's Office and Dr. Lauren Adams, who worked to save Roxie, called it one of the worst cases of animal cruelty they had ever seen. Brantley has hired Stephenville attorney David Stokes. Stokes said his client cared for the animal and tried to get it help. If convicted, Brantley faces a fine of up to $4,000 and 1 year in jail. In campus news, the 9th Annual Piano Festival will commence from October 5th to the 6th, according to Tarleton's Media Relations. The show will take place in the Clyde H. Wells Fine Arts Center and start at 7:30. Tickets will be $10. The guest artists are Mark and Lauren Puckett. A reception and a chance to meet the artist will be after the recital. On Saturday, the Pucketts will work with visiting high school students and piano majors at Tarleton. And in sports, the Associated Press reports that the Texas 11-man high school football championships are returning to Cowboy Stadium for the 3rd year in a row, while Shotwell Stadium in Abilene hosts the 6-man title games. The University Interscholastic League said Tuesday that the $1.3 billion home of the Dallas Cowboys will be the site of every 11-man title game from Class 5A to 1A. The 6-man Division I and II championship games are returning to Abilene. Last year, Cowboys Stadium played host to all 11-man finals for the first time after hosting the finals in the 3 largest classifications in 2010. This year, the 3A Division I game will be Friday, December 14th, followed by 3 games, each on December 20th, 21st, and 22nd. The 5A championships are the final 2 games. The 6-man games will be December 15th at Shotwell Stadium in Abilene. The weather today is mostly sunny with a high of 92 degrees, with winds blowing south at 15 miles per hour and a 0% chance of rain. Today's broadcast was produced by Paul Falgren, Katie Gibbs, and Sam Norman. You can follow us on ustream.tv/user/Texan News Service. Don't forget to tell your friends about us and become a fan of Texan TV News on Facebook. I am Kelly Wolf. Tune in tomorrow for the latest news from the Tarleton State University campus in Stephenville, Texas. You stay classy, Cross Timbers.